Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the Universal Thought Podcast, man, where we share universal thoughts, ideas, concepts, philosophies, and all around good conversations. I am your host, E. Smith.
I'm the co-host, Bigdre, Dr. Dre. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, and Slick is in the building.
In the building, man. You did what I'm saying? Universal Thought Podcast. Yeah. Hey, man. And you know, we always bring people to the podcast to, share their perspective. We got some good people here that we feel like can add to the conversation. You did what I'm saying? I done had my partner on the podcast before. You know him, man, Memphis on. You know what I'm saying? He done been around all the city. Y'all know him as the Karaoke King. You did what I'm saying? And he's not new to the microphone, man. I got my boy Jay Smooth in the building.
Hey.
You did?
Hey.
Yeah.
Jay Smooth.
Yes, very happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
And we got his partner, man, this Ace Boone Coon, his right hand man, B-Mar in the building. What's going on?
What's up,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got the Karaoke Kings in the building, man. Y'all doing all right today, man?
Man, doing wonderful, man.
Good.
Bless,
You got your Memphis on. You did.
You
We
know
matched.
what I'm talking about.
I need to borrow that headless.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
What that weather looking like out there, man? Everybody got their sweatsuits on.
Hey, man. It dipped, man.
I'm about to say, you must ain't been out there.
Man.
I stepped out. I
gonna
stepped
be
the toe
cold
out there. So,
tomorrow.
hold on, let me go back in.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's gonna be cold tomorrow. It said tomorrow it's gonna be colder. So
Yeah. Like,
20-something in the morning.
20-something in the morning. Yeah, when I get off
20-something?
work. Yeah,
yeah.
I'll be just getting off work. Yeah, so yeah,
Oh, I ain't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the house eating chili.
man.
Yeah.
I sure thought about that tomorrow. I said, if it do that, I'm sure
Man,
it'll
that'd
be
be
something
good,
like
boy.
You gonna make your famous chili?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got a famous chili?
Yes.
Yeah, in his head.
Okay.
Hey, but listen, man, it was a pleasure to have y'all on today, man. Let me ask y'all something. So y'all are like a duo when it comes to this karaoke thing. How did y'all actually meet?
Man, it was this brother right here. He actually reached out to me. Unbeknownst to me, he remembered me a couple years ago. We was at
Slice
Soul for a little birthday party out there. And he was the MC. He was hosting, and so he reached out to me this summer. Man, just in the inbox was like, "Hey, man, I host karaoke. I see you doing your thing out here. Let's link up." I'm like, "Bet, come on out." And we tried it out for the first night, man, and
boom,
man, just automatically clicked, man. I was like, I gotta put him on payroll, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we've been rocking ever since then, man, for sure. Yeah.
So you was doing karaoke and you was doing karaoke.
Yeah.
Y'all just went out and linked up together.
Exactly, man.
I started doing karaoke. Well, I started hosting, and then 2 years ago, I started doing comedy too.
Oh, yeah, I can tell, because listen, we go out, I done went to a few spots, I know that, hey man, it might be checking folk. I don't think I want to sit in the front, bro. It might go checking me, might be finna have a rock session, bro. But I like y'all energy. Y'all got that synergy,
Sure.
y'all really relate to the crowd and everything. How do y'all prepare for a set though?
Man, it's just sporadic, just spontaneous,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he just can't just shoot him off like that as far as, he checking and roasting. And
Right.
sometimes, bro, some of the stuff he said is so hilarious, man. I got to stop what I'm doing. I stop DJing, I got to run off, man, because I don't want to laugh, you know what I'm saying, embarrass nobody, hurt nobody's feelings, but he be on it, man. Like, the one-liners, man, like, he the king of those, man.
He made me feel like I'm with my big brother
For
or
sure.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We always just have fun,
For
man.
sure.
And I do appreciate him for opening up
No doubt.
Right.
his lane for me,
No
because
doubt.
especially in Memphis,
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of people don't like connecting and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. Yeah.
Show me that love.
For sure. Yeah, and like I said, for him to reach out to me like that, automatically just showed me he was humble, you know what I'm saying, and just down, man, wanted to work and, connect and network and everything, man. So like I said, I kind of had a feeling it was going to work, but no, this dude, he works hard, man. One of the funniest young comedians in the city, man. Like, had a chance to check out his set. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of folks they gonna know about him pretty soon, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he on his grind for sure, man.
And how long you been doing comedy?
2 years.
Man, comedy is, you weren't scared when you first got out on this stuff?
Nah, not really, because it was like I already been doing comedy.
Like all your life been just funny.
Just making up stuff to tell people just to get them to laugh. Because that's my joy. Making people laugh. Looking at people and they enjoying themselves. That's what I enjoy doing.
Man, that's good. I like that.
I'm gonna have to get you information. I'm gonna hook you up with somebody.
All right, holler at me, man.
We're on the comedy tour. A guy he's after me, and we from the same high school.
Okay.
Oscar.
And he
Oscar P?
No, from the same high school.
Well,
But he toured on comedy.
What's his name?
Christopher Ingram.
Ingram, I know
Yeah.
Chris. Ingram,
Yeah.
I think
Funny guy.
I always feel, I always hear them because I'm on and off on Saturdays and Sundays, and it'd be hard to find karaoke places on Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
So that one time I think I came down and y'all was, and I
right.
wasn't even drinking. I just,
Right.
and I know I don't sound great, but I love to sing. I love it out there. So y'all got me the microphone, I got to sing and shit. But I'm like, my thing is, to me, we don't have enough karaoke places to go to though.
Right.
On a weekend.
you know those. You remember when?
Doing the Jodeci and stuff, And you,
I sure did.
That 50,
I sure did.
Don't do it again, man. He put it on. He put it on Facebook and all that.
That's what it's for, man.
For sure.
That's what it's for.
Busted.
But to me, man, we don't have enough karaoke spots here in the city, though, man. You know, people want to get out and get a little drink and sing and shit, but where you can go to? I mean,
That's a good point because this city is karaoke crazy. Like Memphis is a big karaoke city.
Yes.
But we don't have a lot of like this real grown folks spots where people can go. You know, and hang out and vibe and do karaoke. So that's what I'm kind of really pushing to find places where where us grown folks can kick it in, man.
And the key word using is us grown folks. Somebody want to just go out and have a good time, man. I ain't with all the drama, no smoke. I come here at a good time, man. Laugh, sing, and go home.
Man, what? Come back out, my car still
there. Yeah, your car still there. You still got all 4 of your time. So that's what I'm.
And y'all have good quality places. When y'all got man, you said A-Loft?
Yeah.
Man, I discovered A-Loft by accident. And I had did a couple podcasts up there. I was like, man, this is a dope spot. They had upstairs parties or whatever. Man, they might invited me out to a karaoke. I'm like, man, come on. I'm there. Yeah, this is my spot.
Yeah.
So how do y'all go about like determining where you're gonna do karaoke the next time?
So basically with me, like I'm not gonna just do it anywhere. I turned down several spots because I've known from personal experience going to these places, it ain't the vibe that I'm looking for. So it has to feel right. You know what I'm saying? And so when they reached out, A-Loft, the lady from A-Loft actually saw us at the Sheraton on Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? She's out there, she liked the vibe, and she reached out to me. And I didn't even know we had an A-Loft here in the city. A lot of people didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Like I said, I found it by accident.
Right. It's only been there for a year, but when I had a chance to go out there and check it out and see the rooftop, I knew. I was like, okay, this is going to jump right here, man. And then another big thing that made it kind of work also on TikTok. Like, we had never really put it on TikTok before as far as the night and promoting it. And once we did that, oh, man, it was crazy. The numbers we did on TikTok, we're talking like, if we put a video out, we're talking like 50,000 views on TikTok, all the comments.
Don't even tell us, man. If you put stuff on TikTok,
that's where it's
on.
That's where it's at, bro.
I literally went live. I did a test run, right? I don't go live that often, but I know I got to do more live. So it was the night of the versus battle, right? So I'm just gonna go on and talk about the versus. I went on IG first. That was the first time going on live on IG. 2-3 people. It just bullshit, right? Went on Facebook. Now I got a pretty big audience on Facebook, but I was like, damn, live. I must got to go live a little bit more. I get 5, 6, 7 people come in. Boom, it go back down. Man, I go to TikTok. First time going live on TikTok. I got 300 people in my room watching me right then. Exactly. It was a total of 8,000 people that watched.
Exactly, man.
I said, damn. And then I had got 25 new subscribers. Like, they fuck with you.
I'm telling you, man.
It's
That's where
crazy.
it's at. I wish I would have been doing that all this time, but that's where it's at, man. Putting it on TikTok, getting that love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like they coming out. They coming wherever you go, they coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I've always tried to make it a point to shout them out, man. My TikTok followers and everything, man. Just show them love, 'cause that's big, man. It really is.
Yeah. I was thinking about you the other day. We're gonna do some skits with y'all too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you write like
my jokes?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you write your jokes. Right?
Man, I write jokes. I done wrote a full movie.
That's what I'm saying. So you can write a skit.
Yeah, I done did skits and everything. Yeah.
That's probably how much movie we have. For some reason, come on now. This is how it works.
When you talk about you writing skits, is it just something you think funny in your head and you put it on paper, or
Nah,
you just something you see and
I
write?
hadn't written a skit, but I done did skits with like my boy Wild Bill. You know, you got the Stealing with Wild. I done did
Stealing
one
with Wild, stealing with
Hollywood.
Wild.
Yeah.
He from Memphis.
Yeah.
Wild and B.
Yeah,
Wild
Wild
Bill.
Bill.
Wild Bill.
Yeah.
Wild Bill.
Yeah, it's spelled B-A, like Bill Street, right?
Like
Wild,
Bill
yeah,
Street.
Wild
Okay.
Bill, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny
Okay.
dude, man.
He a comedian too.
Yeah.
Like he do stand up on stage, comedian, and he do skit and stuff. Well,
Okay. Do y'all travel? Do y'all go outside of Memphis?
yeah, a little bit. I do. Like far as karaoke. we
Far as
had
karaoke.
did.
Right, not yet.
Not yet.
You
Not
from
yet.
Dallas though, right?
So okay. So I grew up in Dallas.
Okay.
But I was born in Kentucky, grew up in Dallas and Houston. And then I moved here about 20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna always, just go to school up here and then go back to Texas, man. But came up here and never left, man. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
great.
man.
But one
You
day
know,
they got something that run barbecue, didn't it?
man, I'm
Oh,
telling you.
some? Well, I mean, but what you, and I gotta ask, what kept you here?
Man, I love Memphis. Like I was always coming here as a kid because on my dad's side, the family live here. Uncles, aunties, cousins. So Memphis is always like my summer home. I get out of school down in Texas. I come up here for the summer, and I was like, you know what? I mean, I love Houston and everything, but Memphis is home to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people, the relationships I've made here, man. Like I've had a lot of firsts here, man. I had my son here, got married here, you know what I'm saying? So, just a lot of firsts happened here for me, man. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go and get this out the way, man. Cash Money, No Limit. What happened? What y'all doing?
Cash Money.
See,
For
we on
real?
separate pages, man.
Wow.
We
How
on
you
separate
young,
pages.
though? How old are you, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
It's all good. It's
you
okay.
can do what your heart tell you to do, but if you look on the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you
They
judging?
really-
How you judging though? You judging with hits? Or you judging with like?
I mean, what else you want to judge? them
Because
with?
like he said, I'm a No Limit guy. I'm Master P.
so
I remember. See,
Yeah,
how old are you? How old are you?
33.
Okay, so you're a lot younger than us. So I'm 55. So I remember back when I remember every damn week. Master P putting the
Man,
putting the what's the name out,
yeah,
man.
wait.
I
And
feel it.
we was. I mean, it was that was the shit to be, man.
Exactly.
So
I feel that.
but I understand though. Wayne is a bad boy. Now don't get me wrong. I think,
And the thing
but
is,
he wasn't
Wayne
even
wasn't
diverse.
there.
He wasn't
Yeah.
diverse. So
Juvie, really, it was really a Juvie.
Right.
Yeah. And really, to me, it wouldn't even be a Cash Money if it wasn't for No Limit.
There you go.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Right.
That's
You
true.
know,
Yeah.
That's
Pete.
right.
So I just heard Pete talking about this yesterday. He said if he would have signed them, because he could have signed them. It was like, man, all this shit, I would have been getting paid from y'all. What y'all doing now?
Yeah,
So,
man.
one thing I love about how they did this. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I said this last time. I really think it was a mismatch. You probably don't think that. It was a mismatch because of the music and the content of the music. When I was young, yeah, I fuck with No Limit, but it's like I felt grown. It was some grown soldier type pain music. I listened to Cash Money. I couldn't
about bling
relate.
bling and
I couldn't
all the
relate
money
to
we
it.
got and all that stuff. Yeah, it's about, to me, it's about extra front, just flossing.
Flossing.
And-
It took for Wayne to pop
so
for
that's
me
a
to be
different
like,
generation though. See, I didn't come up with the flossing thing. I came up
Right.
with that, just putting it out there like Tupac and
Exactly.
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
So
man.
it's a cultural thing with that though.
Right.
You know.
Nah,
Yeah.
I definitely get that, and really, you can't really compare them because, like you said, to me, it's two different styles.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master P, he really, honestly, that man put so many people on. It's ridiculous.
You know
He
what I'm talking about?
created the
Yeah.
format to
Oh,
have
yeah.
your own record label, so
Exactly, man.
you
what
can't really compare with that.
he did for Snoop's career,
Oh,
basically
man.
not only saving his career but saving his life also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just on the talk about the actual versus battle itself, just the unity they showed on stage. They all camouflaged out. They all together, and then you saw on the other side,
People
Turk not
texting.
there, Weezy not there. I don't know what's going on with Baby. I feel like Baby is way too old to be acting the same way he's acting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? He's way too old for that, man. It's a very childish mindset, man. And you can just
Don't
tell,
pull up on us, but
you know,
Oh, please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see P as a visionary, the entrepreneur, put so many people on, like he was saying, man. And the fact that, you know, he's always been about, you know, self-empowerment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
Definitely.
doing for self, you know, not wearing them other designers, creating his own, you know, designer shoes.
Yeah, his mindset, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
it's-
It's a mindset, right. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that's why I've always been able to respect and appreciate. Not that I don't respect and appreciate Baby for what they did, but P I've always just kind of looked up to more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because I wasn't a fan of neither one of them. But I could respect what Master
Right.
P did over Baby. I can say
Exactly.
that because
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of neither one of them. That wasn't my style of music.
Yeah. Who was you rocking back
He
then?
like
thing.
all the stuff up north.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm more of a variety.
Yeah.
If I listen to rap, it's gonna be old school, East Coast, this song, West, and all that.
Yeah.
But I can relax to go-go, to
Okay.
reggae, dance hall.
Yeah.
I'm a variety. I'm not
Yeah.
stuck on one
Yeah.
specific genre.
See, me too, man. Like I would love to find a place where I can just like really dig into the depths of my mind when it comes to all different type of music that I love. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to trying to fit it in a little reggae here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to just jam out, man, because I got so much music in my mind that I want to play. You know, from all different genres, man, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. You know, because I'm old school as well. So, you know, I feel you on that, man.
I think that's what to me. I think that's what a good DJ supposed to have that mindset.
sure,
Like
yeah.
be open up to all variety of
For sure,
music and
yeah.
stuff. You know, because you can't be just selling one thing.
Right.
Because you mess up. You know.
Exactly.
But your mind should be wide open to to what years the music came out, different genres.
Right.
Because. Like I said, some guy may come to your country, hey man, I need you to play, you know, and you be like, I can do that too, man. You know, you gotta be wide open to that, man.
Don't let it be some Chicago folks in town, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some house music waiting on them, man.
Do they step and all that stuff? What?
If Chicago, Baltimore, though, come on now. I'm ready for you.
Because I was sure about that.
Yeah.
Do you rock the crowd with the music you got in your mind or what you think they got in theirs?
See, Memphis, they so finicky, man. Like, you know, they very single-minded, single lane as far as what they want to hear.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you might be playing a song or two, you know, that's outside of what they normally expect, but you really want to kind of cater to the crowd. I'm gonna cater to the majority.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's real. I think that's really the rules as far as DJing a spot. You know, you just tend to cater to the majority. Don't worry about the one or two that's going.
Yeah, they want something different.
Yeah. Play something that's going to totally throw off the whole vibe, the whole set. You just pretty much ignore them. It's kind of, if you see the majority of the folks vibing, dancing, having a good time, you just kind of stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then Memphis always big on, and I know because I've been here all my life. We big on stuff that we know, like our stuff.
Right.
You know, you could be playing something else, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
But you hear that, you know, some crunk, you know, that
Right, you know
old
what I'm saying?
crunk,
Like, yeah.
it gets them up. And you want the, at least you want them staying up.
You
And
know.
the MC, you want them, hey man, let's get this, yeah. So you know what to hit on to get it right there. So
they hit at the beginning.
they thinking about that. Yeah.
Do. You know what I'm saying? Like, those songs that you like, just instantly get people up, man, dancing. You know, doing what they do, man. Gangster walking, all that. So,
But does that come? So when you just said you want to be able to go into the depths of your mind when it comes to music,
Yeah.
is that the reason why you kind of don't? Because you don't want to kind of lose the crowd?
Right. Because you know the crowds we play, of course, you know it's us for the most part.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, I grew up. I guess living in Texas, man, being kind of like in the middle as far as the music. You know, getting from the east, the west, south, wherever. You know, I love all kind of music, man. Like give me some alternative grunge music. You know what I'm saying? A little country. Like I love everything, man. I would love to find a spot where, you know, I could just go crazy and just, you know, play whatever I want to play and people are vibing or, you know what I'm saying, just be chilling, you know what I'm saying, and not have a problem with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. Would it be difficult going to, like you said, a grunge place or even if it's a mix of everybody? Is it difficult, like, introducing them to another style of music that they never heard to get them to like by playing
It
it?
just depends on the establishment, where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was in Midtown or something like that, you know, like that, you can get away with it. You know what I'm talking about? This is really about the establishment, the vibe that's already been set there. You know, like I hate playing places that, you know, have a young crowd Because all they want to do is listen to Sexy Red and smoke hookah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
You know, eat some wings. You know, so that's all they want to do, man. Like, and nobody really just gets on the floor and dance anymore, man.
And you know, perfect example.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Even with this versus battle, it's almost like one, like you got this crowd that love Cash Money, you got this crowd that love No Limit, right? And I don't even know if really they had a poll of who really won. But if P and them would have really dropped they hard shit, bro. I'm talking about it's so much. I'm talking about they dropped all the commercial stuff because they know this is what the crowd wants.
Exactly.
Let me see if y'all really real fans.
They had some
for
deep
real.
cuts, man. They didn't get a chance to play. 'Cause I think they had to stick to 10 songs a piece.
Right.
Because of the time limit.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, P definitely left some bangers, you know.
I wanted Mill S to come out with that. Anime, you don't wanna go to war with us.
Man.
Listen.
I would have knocked out.
Listen,
I
man.
think if they had it in the South,
That part too.
Exactly.
That
There
part
you go.
too, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
Vegas
they had
did not
Vegas.
deserve that. Yeah, they did not deserve
Vegas,
that.
they didn't really know what's going on. Right? They didn't
Right.
appreciate it.
At all,
No.
man. Like
No.
that should have been
Appreciate
in New Orleans.
And
man.
that's the type of even when it comes to rap, old school. That was a whole era of music when it comes to No Limit. That was a time when I went to Panama and you didn't hear nothing else and nobody caught at that time. So the nostalgia. I think, and it's just my opinion, bro. I think you just need to take that risk, make that leap of faith, and just have this old school. Early 90s R&B, rap, R&B, whatever.
Right on, yeah.
And just see who come out.
Yeah, man. And you know what I've been thinking about, bro? I've been thinking about just getting my own spot somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Rent out a little venue and have
Because
like
ain't nobody doing
things.
what y'all doing.
Nah.
Y'all a duo, bro.
And we actually know a nice little spot.
Yeah.
We actually know a nice spot. I think y'all are really.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
man.
Listen,
Yeah.
man, let's talk.
It's off Winchester.
Okay.
But like I said, you can with your people y'all already got.
Right.
Y'all can bring the right crowd out there, man. I believe it can work. I really work.
You
out.
just get,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna show the
Even
video.
though I'm 33, I don't even really like rap music. I like old school.
It's
Right.
like an old song right here, man.
I
Yeah.
don't really be young.
So how did you develop that love for old school?
Man, being around the house, waking up at 7:30 in the morning, and
But who
that's
plays
all
it? Like
they
mom,
play.
dad?
Both.
Really?
Both. That's all they listen to. You know, it wasn't no. The most rap they went to was Sugar Hill Gang. You know what I'm saying?
They old school. They old school. Yeah.
They were really on none of all that, you know. She heard that song by Finesse. She came to one show I was at. That all you wanna do is pop a perk and get a pussy beast. She heard that about the whole other chain.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
And she take medicine from the doctor, and her and my dad is still active a little bit, so she knew what's on the song, girl.
I can't even play. I can't have the radio playing in the car. We got 2 kids down there, man. And they listen to it anyway. But if we kept driving the car and they come on, like,
You gotta
I can't do it.
You know what? We were talking about that last night, man. The way I was raised, like my mama is 70-something years old. She heard it. But with certain, I don't play certain things with my mom because it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now, but the generations are different. I ain't talking about just the generation younger. They'll turn up loud. There's no respect. There's a lack of respect.
Yeah.
We was in a restaurant last night. It was this guy standing right there by the door. He young cat. Now it was me. I see women coming in. I'm opening the door, man, because I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna open the door for anyone. I don't care what color. This man, I just sit there and watch the man. Old lady was having a problem opening the door. That man just sit there and watched. I said, Lord, I had to get up and say, "Excuse me, dog." And I opened it for her.
Right.
I said, "What is our generation thinking of now? Like nobody teach nobody respect."
That's the thing. Like nobody's teaching them. You know what I'm saying?
I think they think the world owe them.
Definitely.
part too.
They got a
Yeah.
damn
That
mindset
part
of
too.
entitlement so
Yeah.
bad now. It's like I supposed to have this, and that's why I hate when people throw around. I'm a black man. I'm a king. I'm a queen. No, you're not. You used to sat on damn throne. You wrote down check. the mentality of entitlement. And I think that's that's what I think it is.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point, though.
Yeah, that and the fact of how they raised. You know, I think
Exactly, man.
because my mom would,
Right.
if she would have seen me in that woman with the man, she would have got to smack me and
telling
open
you,
the door
man.
for her, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't raise you that way. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
man, for real. And if they're not getting it in the actual household, we don't have the same communities like we used to. You remember Miss Martha and Mr. Joe down the street? You know what I'm saying? Like they saw you doing something.
Right. They get on your ass.
You know what I'm talking about? Right,
Yeah,
exactly,
it's
man.
not like that no more.
It's a little bit of everything, man.
You can't even go bar no sugar, no egg.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, man.
You better not knock on no folk door.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Where all their anger come from?
Yeah.
Now that's.
It's the
Yeah,
music.
I say that's the root of it. Like, where all your anger coming from?
It's the music, it's the internet, everything is instant gratification.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that coming a lot, yeah.
And
Internet.
so it destroys everybody.
Deion Cole said something. I was listening to his interview on Drink Champs the other day, and he said that he didn't like the fact that Casanet, the streamer, he didn't show no respect or homage to the old school people.
Right.
And this is a whatever award, VHS, BET, whatever award show, and it's gonna be mostly icons that's there.
Right.
But every time they put him on camera, I don't know these people.
Right.
I don't know these people, and then just blame it on my age. I'm too young to know who they are.
Right. Yeah.
And he had a point, because I'm like, wow. But I was watching at the time. He didn't know Wale. He didn't know nobody.
Right.
So when he said it showed me how much. All right. So y'all remember when back in the day when we was young, when Mama and them play old school, we act like we knew what it was. You don't know nothing about this, and we act like we did. Yes, I do. You don't know nothing about the iceberg. You don't know, but you learning it. But you want. It's like I want to be accepted by the older people.
Right.
It was respect. I want to know about y'all culture.
Exactly.
Now they don't even give a fuck. Fuck your old school rap. Fuck y'all rappers. Y'all niggas trash.
Right.
We got the money now.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Because
It's
when you
very
say that,
crazy,
Eric,
man.
you ever think about a lot of the music that you did listen to growing up, that you respect, the Ice Brothers and all that? Have you noticed you didn't understand the lyrics till you got older?
No, for
Right,
real.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like old school movies. When I watch them now, I see it totally different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly,
but
man.
that energy is gone. I think that's a repeat of getting rid of history.
Right.
All them folk gonna be forgotten one day.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once our generation gone, they start. It's a reset.
And then what they need to realize is, see, when the younger you do stuff like that, they just ain't got their turn yet. They got to do what my grandma always say, keep living. You know what I'm saying?
But they ain't got no grandma to
They-
tell them keep living though.
But even though they don't, when they get to that age, and it start happening to them, they like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, keep that same energy, right?
And speaking upon that, there's a difference when grandmama 34 and 65.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the
See, our
difference.
the grandmamas and the mamas and everybody doing the same
Exactly.
thing now.
Exactly.
Unheard of.
Yeah, you go to the club,
All of them
you see your
listen.
grandmama there,
Come on now.
mama there, auntie,
Auntie.
you know, it just, it's crazy.
All of them.
All of them shaking
And
their
everybody,
Yeah, all of them.
grandmama saying, so like, I gave these to you, and
Right. Yeah, man.
What?
Black Tony.
What?
Do y'all listen to Black Tony?
Black Tony on Rick Smiley, yeah.
Okay.
We called in one morning, Rick Smiley, what's wrong? He said, Mama put the hospital with my grandma, my mom, and my sister. He said, what's wrong? He said, all of them pregnant by Mr. Charles.
Sad but true, bro. Sad but true, dog. But to your point about Kai, I saw that same Deion Cole interview, and to me, yeah, Kai, you what 21, 22, but you're put on that pedestal now as being the #1 streamer, one of the most recognized, young faces in this world, across the country, across the world, really. So it's your responsibility to know certain things. You can't use that excuse. Oh, I'm
If
from
you gonna be
young.
in that
Right,
line.
Yeah,
exactly.
you
You're
gonna
gonna be in that lane.
Yeah.
It's a onus upon you to do your fact check and do your history, and really it ain't that hard.
no, it's not.
It
It's
really ain't that hard.
not.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, you got people who got this fame now,
Right.
that don't do. Okay, a prime example. He said he's still learning, going watching podcasts,
Right.
learning different ways of doing
Right.
stuff. And we've had this podcast for about a year and a half, but
Right.
Eric tells all the time, I'm still learning.
Oh, yeah.
He's open because he's opened up to try to make it better.
Right.
Yeah,
But when you get a certain amount of stream, you feel like, oh, I ain't, everybody watching me. I don't care about. I ain't gotta go learn this, that, and other. You
Right.
don't watch me. And see, that's to me, that's that privilege. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. 'Cause I was
To
about
me,
to
it
say,
ain't about that though.
Right.
Would you even think he interested in even to get to know them
Exactly.
people?
Right, yeah.
That's the problem. That's the issue. Like they're not. It's not an interest.
Exactly.
But you're going where they are.
Right.
That's them.
Yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying.
Now I'm gonna tell you a guy who does pay homage to the OGs, Drewski.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drewski, you know what I'm saying? And he's not much older than Kai, but
Right.
it seems like he always goes out of his way to show respect and show love to the folks that, you know, paved the way for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I like that about him. But Kai, the I Show Speeds of the world, like, I feel like y'all have a responsibility to show love, man, to folks that, you know, have done this, you know? They've done this because y'all are really famous for what?
Streaming.
For the
Streaming.
streaming. That's
For the
it.
streaming.
No
Yeah.
real talent per se. All these other people have an actual talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, man, at least show appreciation and respect for them, man. Yeah.
because they done paved the way for
Right. Exactly, man.
being able to be in
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
do all this stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you know, Speed and Destroying, you know, they actually played D1 ball.
yeah.
It's just they kind of
Right.
fell back when
Yeah.
you could tell when you're not gonna get drafted.
Yeah.
You fell back.
Right,
in the
right.
screaming,
Yeah.
things of that nature. So for me, for
Yeah.
them two there, especially, they should be
Yeah.
more humble than any of them.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this
man.
to the camera. First of all, okay, all y'all old school rappers be trying to go on these young people's podcasts so that y'all can keep y'all name alive. When there's some podcasts out here that's 40s and 45, 50 years old that would love to have you on their podcast and reference you and your history of what you've been doing. So, Universal Thought Podcast, it ain't $1 million worth of game yet. It ain't Drink Champs.
But we
And
gonna
it ain't-
be there.
Yeah,
Right.
but you know
We
what I'm
gonna
saying?
be there.
But we still
That's
claim
right.
the fame,
Yes,
the
sir.
best podcast in the land. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jim Jones. Yeah.
You know I had him in mind when I said it.
the oldest YN. Yeah.
Man, the oldest white
Right.
man.
And he think that's cool too, man. Yeah.
I gotta give him credit because he really kind of like he been that way. It ain't
Yeah.
like I can't see him in no suit and tie.
Yeah.
He just
well, not so much a suit and tie, but just kind of like Jim Jones kind of reminds me of Baby. That same
Yeah,
right,
right.
just
Yeah.
never-
You too old for that.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I'm not saying stop rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bro, you almost 50.
Act
If not
accordingly,
50,
man.
Right.
Act
You should
accordingly,
act
man.
accordingly,
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'll be talking about. Like
Yeah.
you should like say showing up on all the different streams and hanging out with the influencers, just like trying to keep your name out there.
Exactly.
You don't have to do that.
You don't
You're
have
Jim
to do
Jones.
that. Just
You
be
don't have to-
yourself.
Right.
We got a guy. We
Exactly.
got this guy, man. I'm 55. We got a guy 53 years old in my job. Bro, he a big guy.
Yeah.
Man, to me, this the mentality. He still, and don't get me wrong, wear what you want to wear. But to me, man, when you that age, you shouldn't be wearing skinny jeans and shouldn't
Thank
be.
you,
He
bro.
trying to. He dressed like he's 21.
Exactly.
I was like, bro, and you got grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody, do we have
Just-
sons?
Yes, he got
You
kids,
just-
grandkids. The man dressed like he's 21. I went to him one day. I said, hey, you comfortable in that?
Right.
So my man, it's just me. No, it really ain't.
Oh, it ain't.
How old is
He 53.
Yeah.
he? He finna started dreads and stuff too.
Man of mine.
My thing, and I'm not saying you can't act like you young, but to me,
Right.
man, act accordingly. That's all.
Exactly.
You know, you can have a young spirit, but
Exactly.
dress accordingly, bro. That don't even look right on you, man.
Yeah.
I don't even like seeing on young guys. So come on.
Like, I guess
Yeah.
the women doing it too. I guess it's men
Nah,
and
for
women
real.
doing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
So
know.
what you were saying earlier, if y'all had a choice of an old school rapper that you could sit down and talk with, who would it be?
LL.
Yeah, I can sit down and have a
But
like.
and let me tell you why. I like that question.
I totally get it because I was thinking the same
but
thing.
LL is like LL, Ice Cube, the ones that went from rap to movies
Right.
to sitcoms,
Right.
and they
Exactly.
married. They've been married since the beginning.
Exactly.
Them the people
Yeah.
they can give me a hella worth of game.
Man,
And
that's
Snoop
good,
Dogg.
Yeah, that's a good
Will
point.
Smith.
I myself.
I'm not for that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know, Will goes and then he put that hand back here
Will Smith.
and bring it up. But not Will Smith, not. But he did.
He made hip hop commercialized.
Yeah.
He was the first black man to win the Grammy for a hip hop record.
Right.
You have to give him the arms on that too.
He,
Yeah, so.
I
he
mean,
made
that's
the commercial
credible.
and did it without cursing.
And he did without cursing.
You all right?
Well, because
glad you
that
said
Bacon
that.
is
Yeah.
overlooked there. If you're going to do that, then there's a lot of other ones that was overlooked.
Speaking of overlooked, underappreciated, God bless the dead, Heavy D.
Yeah, Heavy D.
Man,
That was my guy,
people
yeah.
don't realize how bumping Heavy D
That was my
man.
guy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The Heavy D, the love of
Like
mine.
the first big dude could dance, had platinum albums, did commercials.
But they want to give that to
He was an actor.
Yeah, but they
yeah.
don't want to give the first Heavy dude to Notorious. No,
Right.
it was heavy,
It was
man.
him, man.
It was heavy.
You know,
Yeah.
but me for myself, I want to speak. I want to say that with Dre, not because of
Dr.
our
Dre.
names. Yes, because
Dre.
I know Dre. Dre don't went from. He brought up one. He what was it 2 or 3? He started somewhere with NWA, bought them up, left there, went to
No, you
Suge
talking about
Knight.
what's his name? He would when he
When he went
left
Suge Knight and bought
London.
them up, then left there, then made his own, bought it up.
Right.
I mean, how many people can do that?
Right.
World class record crew.
Yeah, how many people can do that
Yeah.
3 times to bring up and man? Then your name is always synonymous to
Right.
the main. Hey, you want to hit? You need to holler at Dre.
Exactly.
So that's who I want to talk to.
Yeah. No, Dre would be a good one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I remember that interview. He said, somebody was talking to him. He said, "Man, I need a hit." He said, "You want a $500,000 hit, $1 million hit, $10 million hit?" Like, what's the difference? He said, this room, and that room. Pick you a beat. I said, "Damn."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, boy.
You gotta bring that one thing you learn from them, man. That's what I'm saying. You when you build your value up, you put a price on whatever, and people pay for it because they know what they gonna get out of it. I pay this much for this. This is Dre. I'm finna pay this much. He asked for 500,000. I'm gonna give him 500,000, but I know I'm gonna make 2.5 million because this is
Yeah,
this is
straight.
value.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's value, right? And that's, I mean, us coming together right now, we can literally create something with all of our talents.
Yeah.
But we don't need, like, we manifest it out of our mind. And this, based on the podcast, the Universe Thought Podcast is all about understanding how people think, right?
Yeah.
And then we've actually, we've built a lot of relationships out of this podcast to where it's like, it's things that happen that I don't even know how it happened.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
With different politicians, business owners, marketing directors, all type of endorsements, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Right.
So let me ask you this: do you think that, like, just like we were talking about Master P and Baby Number, do you think maturity comes with experience or age?
Both, because you have to go through the life lessons. You gotta bump your head a few times, and that, like I said, that comes with age. But you have to go through them growing pains. You gotta go through them growing lessons and experiences. You know, I think to reach a certain level of maturity, man, and that's why it's so disappointing. Not to harp on Baby, but it's so disappointing to see somebody who's a mogul but still act like he's NBA YoungBoy.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of NBA YoungBoy,
Right.
But see, on what you're saying though, I myself think it's more of experience. Because, like I said, I know some older cats close to my age. Their age don't mean anything because they still try to young.
Right,
But I know
right.
some younger cats who don't been through a lot more than probably, but they act a whole lot more mature. So I think it's the experience you done went through. Like you said, you don't bump your head a certain amount of time.
Right.
Not about your age, about
Right.
how many times you don't fail and got back up.
Exactly.
You don't learn a lesson, and then it don't made you a better person from that
yeah.
lesson. So to me, I think it's more experience.
Yeah.
and I want to hear from him real quick because you younger, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, to me, both too. Age is the grace that gets you through life
Wow.
until you learn through the experience.
Right.
You know. But I definitely know some 55-year-old YNs.
No,
You know,
Yeah.
childish mindset. And like he said, I know I know a 26-year-old on his own business, you know.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's just all about, you know, your upbringing, you know, your relationship with different people and what they done taught you, you know, because you're just a carbon copy of what you done learned, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Say it again. You said age is the grace. How'd you say it?
Grace to get you through, you know.
That's
To
a
the
word right there.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
And
the
I
word.
like that.
Yeah, I
So,
like that.
what
Yeah.
basically, so for my interpretation of it is the age that you get to is the fact that you're fortunate enough to live that long to get to that age.
Yeah.
That's the grace.
Right.
And then the maturity comes with the experience you had with it.
Experience is right.
There you
go.
go.
That's
Because
dope,
I
man.
think because of y'all speaking about the experience part, I would think it's more of the height of the trauma of what experience it is. You can go through experience something, but it might not be a level of trauma in it. A level of trauma will grow you up real quick. Your age doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if it's you experiencing this, and you still ain't learning anything, you still ain't matured. But if you get a level of trauma in there, that'll make you mature.
Yeah.
So have y'all? So y'all can you pinpoint a traumatizing event that? Can you remember any traumas that did grow you up? Like that like made you look at the world different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, man.
We got a few more minutes.
You go first, dog.
I mean, I done had experiences from like just whether it's big things that you learn or little things. Like I had a problem when I was little, didn't want to wear drawers until I got to church one day, and I'm walking down the aisle and I feel wind, and the little girl said, "Ugh!" And my business all out of the church. That point, I learned I need to wear drawers.
I know why you wear drawers, man.
That wasn't one of your stand-up jokes, but that's real.
But it's a true experience.
That would be a good stand-up material.
I'm saying it don't have to be just a gun pulled out. Life will teach you.
You shit on yourself once. You value yourself, never shit on yourself again.
You can attest to this. Sometimes you see your first baby born. That's not bad trauma, but it's some sort of trauma that say, I need to get my stuff together.
Yeah, man. Man, or mine is more morbid. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting you to throw it out there. You a fool. I had a great childhood, right? As far as, me and my brother, even though my mom and dad separated, when we were teenagers, but we still live good down in Houston. I'm gonna tell you what forced me to grow up, man, a little earlier than expected. Like, my mom being sick and I didn't know. You know what I'm talking about? To the point where she was already so far gone with the cancer. I come down, I'm living here in Memphis.
And you didn't know?
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But something told me, man, because I hadn't, normally we talk every other day or something. I hadn't talked to her about a week or so. And like, we get busy in life. I was working for the Grizzlies at the time. I was a post-game reporter. So I was busy doing that, and let me call her. I call her, I can just hear it in her voice, something ain't right. So I said, you know what, bump it. I drove the next day, the 9-hour drive down to Houston. Man, she couldn't even come to the front door, I had to come to the back door. And to see her in the condition that she was in, she was already just a couple months away from passing at that point.
How long had it been since, what was the gap in between you seeing her?
It had been probably, all right, she came to my wedding, right? So that's when she was first had the cancer, we didn't know. Right. So that was maybe like August, and then I didn't see her again until January, February. You know what I'm saying? So that's when like
about 4 months.
4 or 5, yeah, exactly. So just seeing her in that condition, bro, and not realizing how bad it was, I'm talking about, man, like instantly I dropped to the floor and started, boo-hoo crying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think I was 30 when it happened, 31. But I feel like whatever child spirit I still had in me, you know what I'm saying? Like it died that moment, man. I realized that life is real. You know what I'm talking about? This is a real moment. And then like I dropped everything, moved down to Houston to take care of her, for the couple of months that she still had. Right. But man, that was just one of the moments that, it just killed my childhood after that, dog. Like I realized, man, like life is.
Do you think there was part of her was still trying to protect you by not telling you?
Oh yeah, because she was very, protective of us, man. She didn't want us to know, because she was so strong, but didn't want others to really, you know what I'm saying, to feel bad for her and worry about it, and all that. She wanted to still maintain her dignity, her pride, and not really wanting others to help her, man. But yeah, man, that was rough, dog, to see that. Yeah.
So you got down there and you didn't know she was sick.
Didn't know she was sick at all, man. Because she told my brother, he was working in Afghanistan. He was a contract worker. I don't know if y'all know, during that time, folks were going to Afghanistan.
Yeah, the Halliburton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, making 6 figures and stuff out there. So he was doing that. And he was like, bro, man, I talked to mama and she didn't sound right, man. And I was like, for real? I was like, well, yeah, man, maybe you should go out there and check on her, man. I'm like, all right, man. And then, like I said, the next day, went down there, checked on her. Instantly, stayed. When I got down there, I stayed. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was married and had my son. He was only 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? So stayed down there. My wife eventually came down, you know, with my son, and we stayed down there for about 3 months just to take care of her,
Right.
you know, until she passed, man. But yeah, that's something that's still like, I'll never forget that moment walking in on her, seeing her like literally skin and bones, man. You know what I'm saying? Lost so much weight, couldn't get up off the couch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So that was rough, man. Yeah.
And I know he can relate. I know everybody in this room can relate. Me and him got the same dad. We got 2 different moms. And I say this all the time, man. In order for me to get over something, I think about the worst part of the part that I know I gotta go through. I keep it on my mind so that when it does happen, I felt like I done dealt with it enough to get me halfway through.
I know what you mean.
It's just how my mind works.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't know why this is crazy, but I always think about, damn, I may have to go through that one day to see my mom. You know what I'm saying? But I heard one person say this. I heard Carlos Miller. He said when his mom passed, it feel like you alone in the world now.
Yeah.
And it almost feel like you don't really care no more, because who do I have to make proud of me now?
Right.
Does it? You seem so humble. You wouldn't think you lost your mom.
Right. Oh yeah.
How do you? Did you go to a dark place, or did you kind of?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, went through depression and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Right after it happened, man. Like, I literally left opportunities on the table because I was in such a bad state. Like the Rockets wanted to hire me, you know, as their post game and you know, in game reporter and everything, man. But my mom had literally passed. And I got the job offer. I had a radio station, sports station in Houston, the station that does the Texans games. Right. They wanted me to come in and work with them as well. So I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like my mom passed, and a few days later I get these offers. You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't in the right mind state to accept it, because I'm thinking, okay, if I stay down in Houston, my wife at the time, she didn't want to live in Houston. She wanted to stay here, right? Because this is where her family's from and everything. So I was like, damn, if I stay here, I'm gonna get a divorce, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to see my son. You know what I'm saying? So many things going through my mind, man. I just wasn't ready to, you know, to accept what was happening, man. But yeah, and like I said, I've also lost my dad too, man. So you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but at that time, I just wasn't. I felt like I was too young to lose my mom. I was still so naive, and you know what I'm saying, thinking, okay, well, we got plenty of years. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, but not realizing that life's so short. Tomorrow's not promised, man. That was the biggest lesson I think I learned, man. Like, love your folks while you can, while you're here. Yeah. Cause you just never know, dog. You know what I'm saying? And my mom said, even though my mom had 3 months for her, my dad was just like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like that, man. I talked to him the night before, and the next day got the call from my uncles that my dad had a stroke, and he had passed out, and he was literally going to the hospital. He on life support. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, man. Yeah.
So do you think you can prepare yourself? You know it's months and months, a couple months out. Do you think you have to prepare yourself mentally because you see it?
Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to get the phone call.
Yeah, you know? Yeah, definitely. My dad, you know, we had a great relationship and everything, man. But this is, like I said, this literally, I talked to him the day before and he gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to really wrap your mind around that, man.
Mine was the day before. It was probably 3 or 4 days. It was 3 or 4 days. Yeah. We had a away game that weekend. And I got back Sunday, and I got the call Tuesday.
Right, man.
So
that's crazy. Yeah,
I'd rather be prepared for it.
Like I said, I'm 55, and I've had my mom all my life. So, but she's now still dealing with cancer. So when you were starting to talk about it, like, you know, it's mentally it's kind of hard to picture. You know, it's gonna be one of the hardest things for me. I already know it. I'm already, and I'm trying. Like right now, she's telling me she want to have a talk with us again. Me and my other brothers. Get ready for it.
Right.
You know, I guess she's got to a point where she's
right.
But it's gonna be one of the hardest things in my life, man. I don't know how I'm gonna act, and I'm very scared. I hate thinking about it, but I pray so much on it, man. So you know, to hear you talking about it now, I'm like, man, I I have to compose myself, so because I gotta be strong for a lot of other people too. You know, so
and I was in that same position, bro. Where I had to be strong for my little brother. You know what I'm saying, for my other family members, man, to where like I couldn't really break down in front of them. I had to do it, you know what I'm saying, off to the side, my own private time, man. Like I said, even though it's the inevitability of life, like I feel like at that time my mom was too young. She was only 58, you know what I'm saying, when she passed, right? So that's why I always thought we had more time. You know, with my dad was like 69, almost 70 when he passed. So it was a little bit, even though it was crazy the way it happened, it was kind of easier to accept because of his age, maybe. Yeah. But my mom, I feel like my mom still had, you know, plenty of years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, yeah.
Future reference, just in case, I will tell you something. You can be strong as you want for all your brothers, sisters, all your family. You're going to get to a point, partner. You're going to have to let it out. Because I went through it probably a couple of days before Pop's funeral. And I was talking to my aunt. I hung up on her face and went in the closet about 3 hours, just laid there and cried. But I think I told you about that. And after that, and I was better.
Oh, yeah. And it's okay. It's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to hold it in and try to do all that. Like, whatever is on your heart, you know what I'm saying, man, let it out at that time, man. Yeah, for sure, man.
I was just at the hospital with my sister yesterday. She's skin and bones, man. She just had a gallbladder removed. She just going through a whole lot, and so she can't eat because everything she eat, it messed her intestines up. So they got her. She's finally doing better in the sense of she can eat a little bit now, some broth or you know, drinking water and stuff like that, and she's active, like she's talking and stuff like that. But it's we don't know what's going on with her. And it's like and my sister had raised me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's with everything you have to do on a day-to-day basis, I can't take no days off when something happens. I address it when it happens, but how do you mentally prepare to continue to go on with your, because you got to go to work, you got to make money, you got to take care of your family, but I got to do it with a fucked up mindset. So my question is, do you find yourself, and this is real talk, we have a real conversation, do you find yourself feeling like you having to be fake sometimes in front of people? Just so that you can seem normal.
Oh yeah.
When you're going through something.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
And I wanted to touch on that. I meant to talk to you last night about it. People need to start checking on their people. Sometimes, like you were saying, you could be going through something and don't want to tell me. Feel free to tell me, because the mental illness is only hurting yourself. And by saying that, I want to send a shout out to the young guy from the Cowboy.
Marshawn Newland.
You know, and out to his family. Sad situation, because you don't know what people are going through. The trauma can hurt you mentally, and breaking down and being selfish within yourself and not getting it out, you still hurting yourself.
Right.
My opinion, because I don't care, nigga, you gotta just lay your head across my shoulder and cry like a baby and that pat you on the back. I don't care, get it out, because that's helping you. And that's for all my partners, everybody.
At work, man, when that happened by Marshawn, this is young, and I know, I have to, when I talk to people now, I gotta make sure I realize who I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to kind of put them in a category. Okay, this young kid right here, he young, to me, kind of dumb to me, because some of the things he say. But he okay on half the time. But when that happened, he came to the break room, sat down. Now, mind you, I take mental illness very serious, because I know it's very serious. But he gonna say, man, how can a man go sit there and kill himself? He got all that money. I said, hold on, wait a minute. I said, so I said, let me ask you a question. As you think money gonna make your mental illness go, or it gonna solve all your problems? Man, if I had that, man, I said, you talking from a pro man's perspective, and then you don't even know. I said, let me get this break room, because I know me. I started getting happy. My partner, I got a partner where he always do to me. When he tell me, let me know I need to get better, and I appreciate him for that too. I walked out. Then I saw him later on the day. He said, "BJ, you all right, man?" I said, "I'm good, man. I'm good." I think people need to think about some of the things they say, man, because you don't know anybody around here maybe dealing with stuff. You affect people by saying stuff like that.
Exactly. You know, because a lot of people are coming from an ignorant mind state to where, you know, they'll say things and not know, you know, facts behind it. Like, a lot of folks don't know a young man's mother passed away. Like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, he carried her ashes in a little chain. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody think, oh man, he just scored a touchdown on Monday Night Football, you know, off the punt block and all that. Everybody think, you know, he should be on top of the world, man, but not realizing, bro, the trauma of losing a parent. You know what I'm saying? That's something you'll never get over. You know, all you really do is you just manage the feelings. Cause it still hits me, you know. It's out the blue. I can see a picture of her, hear a song, or just, you know what I'm saying. You think about something from your childhood, and I instantly just like, if I'm up here, I'm like, just drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where, you know, I have to remind myself that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right. She would want us to, you know.
And then he was
know what I'm
already,
saying?
you know, and on top of that, he was dealing with depression.
Right.
So you combine
Exactly,
that.
right.
Because he wore a wristband and said, don't have a problem, ask for help.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
Yeah.
don't speak about stuff like that when you don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Money does not solve all your problems.
That's the main thing right there.
And by you saying that, when I got that tap, just walked out.
Yeah, man. You know.
Because
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? People that's just like you said, people that's poor, broke, they have a broke mindset. That's the only problem that they deal with. They don't care about nothing else. Anything in terms, they don't care about it. That's their problem. When you get money is no longer your problem, but you got problems.
But you still got problems.
Yeah.
Multiplying
And you
problems.
deal with
Yeah.
things mentally.
Yeah,
The problem you thought you had was actually not your problem.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Money really ain't
Your
never the
problem.
problem.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's,
Man, look, get you a couple million tomorrow. You're gonna have problems with the IRS.
You add on
with the new family members, your new cousins. You know what I'm saying?
You add on problems and stuff.
now you in your living room asking God why me? Because
Exactly.
you just spent all your money on the rims. Now you got money. Now you depressed too. nigga.
Yeah, man. Like money is not
does
the
not,
end all be
yeah.
all, man.
We had that conversation before about the lottery. What you would do $300 million? I don't know. I never had $300 million.
Right.
So I can't say what I would do. Only thing I can say is I hope I would do right by it.
Right. Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
To me.
It's actually the same.
I might not do right them first 2 days.
Yeah.
What you doing with it?
They just tell the
Of course,
world,
but I'm just saying.
Just be nasty. The first couple of days, I'm just filthy.
You know they say cocaine a rich drug. You know?
Maybe a first day time. You know what I mean?
That rapper was great because
Boy.
That damn.
They said money bring it, but if there's anything bad about you, money gonna bring it on out. It's gonna enhance it. It ain't gonna make you better. It's gonna make you
Just more of who you are.
more of who you
Enhance
are.
who you are,
Yeah,
man.
so-
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure out does money enhance who you are or does it change who you are in y'all opinion?
well,
It make you who you
I
are,
think-
intensify who you are.
well, see, okay, people always say money shouldn't change you. I think in a way it should
It
change
should
you.
change.
Yeah, I agree
You know
with
what
that.
I'm saying?
I do.
I want it to change.
Change you for the
know what I'm
better?
saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause I want to buy my mama a house.
I would-
You know what I'm saying? I want to do all of these things. So that's the type of change I want. And then they say, you know, money don't make you happy, but I smile every time.
He's your
I
bank
get
account.
paid.
But money go.
No, I'm just playing.
Money will bring out the good and the bad, though. See,
It can.
because you know,
It depends
it'll
on
bring,
your mindset,
yeah, it'll bring
though.
both out. You know,
Like if you're an evil low down
You still gonna be
person.
low down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see
And
that
they
in
just got money.
Popeyes
Yeah.
in the window. What you want? You know, huh?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a person like that get money, they gonna be
Just as
probably
bad.
10 times worse.
Oh yeah.
but you know, along with that, when you get, let's say you get 300 million, you can't stay in the same mindset where you at.
No, you
now.
gotta grow.
So you have to. There has to be
Yeah,
change.
it's gotta be
You know,
change.
you can't still live the way you've been living because
Right.
of your financial
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
You can still stay the person you are. But you gonna have your mindset gonna have to change though, because your finances don't change. You can't live where you live at no more, and yeah, so you have to change.
That's what I finish said. The only
Morals
change should
gotta-
be your environment.
you
That's
gonna
the
change-
one thing should
yeah,
change
you go-
your
yeah.
environment. That don't mean change yourself.
No, but you can change your
might need
mindset.
to change your environment.
Well, here's the thing. The only thing that I gotta say is when you, we go back to the same conversation. It's a difference between working up to 300 million and then getting 300 million in one day.
Yeah, right.
You ain't got time to change your mind.
That's a great point. Yeah.
So along this journey, even me now, man, I want to go as far as I can. I don't have a lot of money. I'm okay.
You okay?
But
Yeah.
I surprise myself sometimes what I can do on my own. So what I'm saying is, during that time, you grow mentally because you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to mentally prepare yourself for the biggest, the shit you ain't never did before.
Right.
That's the work. Fuck the work. That's the work. That's the hardest part about being a business owner. So I think you will change. I just don't think people like to accept change. Period.
Right. Now, that's another point too. Because I changed for what's better for me and my family,
Yeah.
and it no longer includes I can't ride with you.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's
go
certain things
here
I can't do
with
no more. Yeah.
So then that's when people start, this
Yeah,
man
fuck-
fake,
yeah.
man.
Right,
He
yeah.
fake as hell, man. Okay.
I'm fake because I won't do what you want me to do.
I want to do
You
better.
crazy as hell.
You know, you start brushing your teeth and stuff. People hate on you.
That's why. That's a great point. That's why I'm not mad at these Memphis rappers like Big Boogie, Gotti, cats that grew up here, made it big here, but decided to move.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know.
Get
You
out.
can't. Yeah, you gotta get. You have to. It's a shame that you do, but you have to, man. Because like I said, it's a crabs in the barrel mentality, bro. Like if you stay around and you Gotti and Boogie, you only asking for trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? If you stay here, man. Yeah.
And even if they move here, they move to another city too, and a gated community still.
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Yeah.
And
I love Memphis, man, but Memphis is going to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? It's going to Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? But I love it though.
Hey, but hold up, bro. Last night, right? And I noticed this before we got all this, the national, whatever, all
Right.
these. You go down Winchester, and I noticed it last night. You see people running lights, doing donuts, all right there. Now,
You don't see none?
bro, I mean, last night I'm coming down
So
Winchester.
peaceful.
It's so peaceful. There ain't no cars out. I said, and don't get me wrong, I don't like all this stuff.
Right.
But this the positive side I see on
Right.
that. I like this.
Yeah.
I was there coming down the street, man, stop at a light, ain't worry about nobody, because now everybody don't. But now what it is, the crime don't move from the crime don't move. Now they doing all their crime overnight because they have to go home. So between let's say 12 to 6 in the morning. If y'all don't notice, if y'all didn't lose, a lot of people getting shot then. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing it in like the middle of the night, like 8 o'clock. They ain't home. They want to let them motherfucker go home and get in bed. Then I can do my crime behind it.
So we back to old school crime when niggas wait till nighttime to go do
Yeah,
the crime.
that's real that like because but don't get me wrong, I don't like all this state trooper stuff, but I have seen some positive on it now. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Man, I like
that's
it.
what time call for this
I
one.
got my license and insurance. I like it.
So you straight.
Right here, I got. Oh, let me stop.
No, don't stop that.
No, let me stop, please. Go
You the
ahead, my
one-
brother. No, let me stop.
he
Go
got
ahead.
it.
Whoa, let me stop.
No. He got his Christmas gift early.
Yeah.
Stop. Go ahead, man. Yeah, I agree with you.
Hey man, we're gonna take a 5-minute break real quick. When we come back, man, it's some other stuff I want to get into. Some perspective I want to hear from y'all. But real quick, let's do this ad real quick, man. So listen,
The water.
Artichoke H2O, the best water on the market right now, man. It's in a canister. It stays alkaline. No added preservatives, no weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? You see, we all drinking it. Hey, man, what y'all think about the water, bro?
Man, I like it.
I love it, man. Yeah.
Good water, man. It's very
And
good
it's
water.
the company they're actually coming out with a energy drink too. So I'm gonna be like, I literally all I do is drink this water because it's really healthy and actually give you energy too, man.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
shout out to Miss Glenna Wilson, the CEO of
out.
Artichoke H2O. You did.
I need a 6-pack, 12-pack.
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna take a 5.